What's up, YouTube? Simply Unlucky here. And are you guys ready to see one of the most broken, amazing Yu-Gi-Oh decks that you have ever seen? It's time. It is 3 times Exodia deck. You guys, this deck has 3 Exodias in it. And then I want to ask you guys to check out the channel, subscribe for more epic Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and please remember to bell me to make sure you guys get notified of new videos. All right, you guys. Pure insanity right here, especially with the Lost Art promotion or the alternate art Exodia cards. This is a really sweet. A couple things I want to mention. The duel is coming soon, you guys, and it's more of like, again, a challenge, an uphill battle for Yugi to try and even get close to maybe getting some defeats against the almighty 3 Exodias. But yeah, you guys, it's coming soon, and again, we're doing a huge giveaway in that video, you guys, thanks to Konami. So make sure that you guys are ready for that. And yeah, let's get straight in it. Shout out to the Simply VIP program. Check it out. Wholesale price Yu-Gi-Oh product. And all you guys need to do is check out the link at the top of the description below. Thanks to those patrons that are participating in it. All right, here it is. The Exodia, 3 times Exodia deck. And real quick before we get in this, you guys are going to look at this and be like, that thing is literally unbeatable. It's really not. Honestly, it could probably lose to some of those like actual meta decks right now, because those decks are extremely broken. I want you guys to realize how broken new Yu-Gi-Oh is compared to old Yu-Gi-Oh. But no, this deck is honestly extremely good. Like if this came into a Worlds and then out of nowhere and this deck was allowed to be played, it could win, just because it's just so random. But realize in the anime, when we watched the anime together and we reacted to it together, you know, me and Alex, we watched the 3 times Exodia deck versus Yugi, and Yugi beats it. And Yugi does make some good points. He's like, you have 15 pieces of frickin' Exodia in your deck. You're gonna get some bad hands. You think you're cool, but you're not that cool. You're gonna get some bad hands. And it's true, you guys. We actually can get some bad hands. So, again, we're making this video. I'm making this deck profile for you guys after me and Alex have done the duel. Honestly, it was one of the most epic things Alex and I have ever done. So be ready for that duel, and if it's already posted, definitely go check that out. I can't wait to show you guys an edited version of what we did, because that was so insanely fun. So, but yeah, the deck is not that good, because remember, a bunched up hand with 5 pieces of Exodia and something else actually might just lose you the game in a couple turns. So, anyways, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pieces of Exodia, guys. Most insane thing I've ever seen. So that is the Exodia pieces. We'll just kind of set those like this for now. And let's go over the rest of the monsters, which I think there's like 4 or something. We have the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Honestly, we could have played 3, but I think I only had 2. But again, we could make this deck a little more broken, but we did want to have a good ratio. We did want to have the Yugi deck have a chance to win. We didn't want there to be, an impossibility. So that is where, this deck, like, you're not going to see 3 pot of greeds in here, so we'll get there. But just so we didn't want to make it the most broken deck possible. But it is a raid boss deck for a classic kind of archetype, Yu-Gi-Oh. So 2 legendary Exodia Incarnates, though I would like to talk about this guy real quick if you guys don't know. First off, cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand by attributing a Forbidden 1 monster, so any of the pieces, and cannot be special summoned other ways. This card gains 1,000 attack for each Forbidden 1 monster in your graveyard. So literally, you guys, we have 15 pieces. All of a sudden, this guy is insane because Exodia is at 3. So this guy actually might be, if not just as good as a win condition, but a stronger win condition than summoning Exodia itself with all 5 pieces. Because if I, get 10 pieces in the grave, this guy's 10,000 attack. But see, it doesn't even stop there. That's the crazy part. Unaffected by other cards. Okay, unaffected by other cards. Exodia frickin' Necross doesn't even say that. Alright. Unaffected by other cards. Once per turn during your end phase, so this is mandatory. Add a Forbidden 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand. Just choose any of the pieces in the grave. So if we Painful 5 in there or whatever, or 4 in there, just get one of them back. Maybe get yourself an Exodia. 5-card Exodia. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, so if you summon it and it's weak and you're stuck with a hand of Exodia, but it has to be sent to the grave, reveal any number of Forbidden 1 monsters in your hand. So if you have like 3 in your hand, and then draw a card for each. Draw 3 more cards. Dude. That's a good card. Definitely would want to play 3 in here. But, you know, 2 could be the limit there. Exodius. So this is when you're about to deck, or if you want to try to do some cool combos, and it is an Exodia card, so we kind of had to play it. But you special summon this guy by shuffling all monsters in your grave into your deck. Basically kind of helps you restart with the monster side of things. And from there, gets 1,000 attack for each normal monster, but you don't really use the other effects. So, but yeah. That's kind of a good way of getting all your pieces back. It can get big. When it attacks too, you can send a Forbidden 1. If there are 5 different Forbidden 1 cards that were sent to the grave by this guy's effect, it's just not going to happen though. You win the game. But still, it's cool. This guy's name is Exodius too. The ultimate Forbidden Lord. It's kind of like they changed how he looks, you know. This guy's got like a darker kind of theme going on. If the camera will ever focus. So, it looks a little different from Exodia the Incarnate, which this actually looks almost exactly like Exodia. And then it's like literally, I think, almost the same picture. Compared to, of course, this is Black Star Exodia, which is Japanese Exodia, but still. I'm confused how the star is at his... The star is behind all the other pieces, but it's in front of the head. You guys see that? Star piece, star piece, star piece. Very confusing. Anyways. So there's some art concepts, and then of course Exodia Necross, which is just black version. Honestly, this guy's pretty. He's not very good. So, but we did, you know, like I feel like we had to play him just because he is an Exodia card. So gains 500 attack on your standby only. I feel like it should at least be both standbys, or 1,000 on your standby, and it can't be destroyed by card effects, but. So how do they say it on the card? Spells, traps, or monster effects, or opponent's effects. Basically, can't be destroyed, period. But still, you know, can be easily removed or targeted. So, very scary guy. And, or not the best guy. And he's only 1,800 attack, 0 defense. But you guys gotta remember, he was printed back in the day. But still, very complicated card. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of Necross. Okay. What else we got going on here? We have 2 Witch of the Black Forest, you guys. You know, again, I don't want to make the deck too broken, but I think 2 is a good amount for her. Because she is a little slow compared to, you know, the rest of the cards that are going down in the deck. Other than Exodia Necross, who is the slowest. And also, we talked about it in the Yugi deck profile, which you guys should check out if you guys have not already. Where we talked about how you can straight up Mind Crush Exodia Necross when you use the ritual. Ugh. Hurts my soul. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and grab these up. Freaking awesome. 15 pieces. It's so fun. So fun, you guys. That's what this was. Just saying Exodia obliterate all the time. And, like, even if you don't obliterate with the 5 pieces, attacking with a 10,000 Exodia Incarnate is still saying Exodia obliterate. Or Necross, you know. Not really Necross. But yeah, still. Now let's talk about the spells. So, with the spells, you guys, we have the Ultimate Pot of Greed here. And yes, that's right. What does it do? I believe if you have 2 Pot of Greeds, it allows you to draw 2 cards. So we did 2 Pot of Greeds. Again, we didn't want to take it to the extreme and have 3 Pot of Greeds. Maybe if we actually end up doing a raid boss duel, how we would want to do it in the future, which is 3 people versus 1, you know, an actual like raid boss type deal. Then maybe we'd have 3 Pot of Greeds and multiply the life, you know, and maybe have more than 40 cards in the deck. But yeah, so 3 Pot of Greeds, 2 Pot of Greeds in this one, you guys, just because this is kind of a Yugi just trucking. Trying to obliterate Exodia. We did 2 Gracefuls. That's a super Pot of Greed and Ultimate, by the way. In the future, I would like to make this the rarest, highest rarity possible that we would put into sleeves, because you never put LOB first Exodia pieces into sleeves. But, you know, Ultimate Pot of Greeds could work. And then Graceful, I think Secret Graceful, actually, first edition might be the highest rarity. I'm not too sure. But still, 2 Gracefuls in here, you guys. Insanity combined with Pot of Greed. Honestly, sometimes I felt like Alex drew it more than I did. But hey. 1 Pot of Avarice to do the reset. So that's kind of your reset magic card. And you get to draw 2. 2 Wonder Wands. with Witch of the Black Forest. Pure insanity, you guys. Absolutely phenomenal. And so that is why that is in there. Draw 2 cards, then search with freaking Witch. Easy peasy. Card destruction, again, we might want to keep this at 1 because this might actually be the best card in the deck if you use it at the right time. Or it's just an auto reset and you draw into Pot of Greeds and Gracefuls. Like, honestly, this card's way too good. So just put it at 1. 2 One Day of Pieces, just because it has a 6 Samurai on it. We could have just played 3 Upstarts and kept it classic cards, because One Day of Peace, Wonder One's kind of not too classic either, but One Day of Peace kind of doesn't fit with everything else as much. But I just wanted a 6 Samurai card, and it stops battle, I guess. So, 1 Upstart, because honestly, it's just as broken as Pot of Greed almost. So, not really, actually. It's about half as broken, but still pretty broken. So I didn't want to put too many in. And then 2 Painful Choices, you guys. Honestly, this is it's painful to how painful this can be for Alex. It is a very painful choice. Pretty much every time I use it, all 5 pieces of Exodia. Put 1 in my hand, I might win the game, I might not. I might use another card to bring back some of them from the grave and just win the game. You know, Exodia, a painful choice, extremely good. And then 1 Contract with Exodia. Again, every time I use it, you just pretty much mind crushes me. And just for funsies, honestly, you probably didn't need swords, and Dark Magician deck could freaking obliterate it, but it was a kind of an important card in the anime duel, so we wanted to have that there for the reaction type deal. And then we did do 1 Heavy Storm to wombo with the Obliterate card and just kind of get rid of some some of his stuff. I mean, it is a raid boss deck, and I feel like Heavy Storm isn't that great of a card to put for a raid boss. Could do Harpy's Feather Duster or whatever, Regekis and stuff, but it does combo again with Obliterate. And so let's check out Obliterate. Target 1 monster on the field, send a Forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, return that target to the hand. So this is a way of slowing down his monsters, basically. He summons them, tries to do shenanigans, bounce it back to the hand. And then also, if this card is sent from the spell or trap zone to the grave, see, look, they thought of that. They were like, Hand to the Grave is way too broken. Hand to the Grave is way too broken. Like card destruction, hand destruction, whatever. So, a spell or trap zone to the grave. You can target 1 Forbidden 1 monster or Exodia card, so you can even get Incarnate in your grave, add it to your hand. You can only use 1 Obliterate effect per turn and only once that turn. So you have to choose between whichever you're going to use if you're going to do that. I tried to make it so I wasn't, I maybe didn't make any mistakes with the card / cheat or whatever. So you'll see me talk about it in the duel. But I wasn't sure if you could use, so if I Heavy Storm and I had 2 Obliterates out, I wasn't sure if you could use each effect of the Obliterates. But I don't think so. But in the duel, you guys will kind of see how it works out anyways, because I always have that extra piece. And then 2 backup soldiers to go with, again, the Painful Choices. Like, literally, that's known as one of the best combos with Exodia. Everyone knows it. Painful Choice and backup soldiers down. I mean, no matter what, you're getting a piece of Exodia that's maybe normal, or you get the head in your hand, and then you have 3 other pieces in the grave. Back to your hand, get another piece of Exodia, get a piece of Exodia in your hand somehow. This is, was known as that classic combo together. So, 2 backup soldiers in there, though, you guys. It's fun. It's insane. You see some Obliterates because of it. This deck was so fun to play. Honestly, you see us kind of cruise through some of the battles. It was fantastic. It was so fun to do. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as well, because we are very much so looking forward to the edited version, which we're working on now. And so hopefully you guys, again, are ready for that. As always, though, thank you so much for watching. Exodia Duel coming very soon. The raid boss battle, Little Yugi with Big Yugi versus, I guess it's kind of a 2v1 raid boss. See, there you go. Little Yugi, Big Yugi. Versus 3 times Exodia. 3 Exodias, you guys. It's gonna be epic. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this epic deck profile. Post in the comments below what you guys think on some of the different cards that could have been in the deck. Maybe not making it more broken necessarily or too good. Just what cards could have been added, you think, to have some more of a fun concept to it. But remember, it is a raid boss deck. It does need to be extraordinary. But yeah, post in the comments below what you guys think there. Again, a big shout out to Simply VIP program. Link at the top of the description below. Check it out. Wholesale priced Yu-Gi-Oh product for you guys and other TCG product. Just check out the link to the Patreon, and shout out to those that are a part of it. Thank you guys for doing that. And the duel is coming soon, you guys. We'll probably have, I don't think the intro will be ready for these videos. I'm trying to think right now, but the intro, we have an intro, outro, the duel, and then of course the thumbnail art and everything. This is honestly, again, one of the most exciting things we've done, and the giveaway, a huge, massive giveaway from Konami, will be done in the Exodia video, so be ready for that. And Simply Unlucky signing out.